What's going on, folks? I'm about to pull off. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. And I'm out here in the country. I'm about to head out. I can't see, so I need y'all to see me real quick. But I want to talk to you guys. I just came from dinner, and I had a pretty good dinner, and it wasn't so bad. And the people around the table, everyone seemed to be okay, right? And no one seemed to express any hostilities towards one another. Few glasses of wine, everybody was happy and fine. That rhymes. Wow, that rhymes. But it was a great night, folks. And my point I'm trying to make to you, and what I realized, and this is deep, and I'm gonna take y'all there real quick because I gotta go. But these are good people. And one thing, for a while I've been doing this count, out of every day in my travels or whatever, what I'm doing, I count up and tally the people in the world whom I deal with for various reasons. Some people I have to deal with, some people I don't. But just in my encounters, and most days I see enough gloom and doom to make me trouble. I see 8 out of 10 are idiots or ain't over 10 or something. And this is what I deal with. And I know many of you out there deal with that same dynamic. But tonight was awesome. And then I haven't had a night like this in a while, right? And, I had a great evening. You know what I'm saying? These are good people. So what it made me realize is that everyone in the world is not a bad person. Now, I already knew that, but my thing about people in the world was the ignorance of certain things that doom you on a bigger level. This is what this is all about. This is not about my feelings about, just thinking someone is an asshole. The point I'm making is that collective behavior, and we talked about this a little bit tonight, but that collective behavior of people expressing themselves in ways that disenfranchise other people is showing that their hearts and vibrations are on a certain level, and they cannot rise to the level they need to rise to in greater humanity for themselves, right? Because there's a world of existence around you, folks, and why aren't you connected to that existence? See, the thing I'm trying to explain to you, and what people don't realize about self-serving, we talk about this tonight. I mean, we were all over the place, folks. But that's why I had a great, great night. It's kind of cold. Let me cut my heat on. Maybe I shouldn't do that because it'll probably mess with the video. And I'm about to go anyway. But let me say this real quick. I learned a lot of things. And I'm going to tell you guys a story. And this is off the fly, but I'm just going to tell you this story. Okay? And bear with me on this. But once upon a time in the heavens, okay? The heavens. Once upon a time in the heavens, right? Because the heavens is a real reality. And so in the heavens, they were, looking down on a world, this world. And we'll just say that, they've seen these people in the world. They know everything about the bad people and the good people or whatever. They know these things. And so there's an air of humility. I've talked about this in many videos, folks. And I didn't express it to my friends tonight because I told you sometimes, you have to let the conversations flow, let people say what they need to say. And a lot of them are not in this place. But I didn't try to express the mystical to them or the understandings of higher reality. Because see, that is the science of God, people. When I talk about the science of God, which I was explaining to them tonight, this is that science. That you have a super soul like everything else. But you should know that. To keep that from you on any level is part of foolishness, because it's a vibrational ignorance in your consciousness that keeps you, like I kept saying, from evolving to higher things. You go, what are higher things? What's better than having this or that? This is foolishness, folks. See, you guys don't understand that your conscious souls always connect to God. And this is you know what? I'll make this extensive for a minute because this is that important. But the humility, once upon a time in the heavens, right? The heavenly beings were looking down on the world. And they saw a bunch of people. They saw people that were misfigured, and, you know, some people had ailments and stuff, and they saw all types of different people in this world. And then they noticed that there were some people who had become deformed just by birth or something, and these people were greatly ridiculed and teased by bigger society, because bigger society had a lower consciousness, and that's what I'm talking about, that vibrational consciousness that we all have that connects us to the Most High. The breath of life in your body is the signs of God. And the humility that God shows you and everything in the universe is the greater humility that you need to connect to in yourselves to be closer to God, so that you can experience the heavens. And I don't mean like some promised land stuff that I'm trying to make that people, I'm just trying to show you guys the reality. This is real. When I thought about it tonight in my ego, I was in my ego a little bit, you know, and I shouldn't have been, because I knew something that I didn't express to these people, simply because I was trying to be graceful about something they thought that there was pure ignorance. And that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to be arrogant. So I showed humility tonight, you know. Now I'll take this to another level. The heavenly beings who were caretaking the world, your world, or it is any world in this story, they were looking at this people who had been disfigured, or people who had handicaps, you know, and, you know, and there was a, you know, maybe a girl or something, and she, you know, she was gross, you know, we don't even want to use the word grossly misfigured, because it's not gross. But that's what I mean about humanity, about how we look at things. We're very squeamish, and we don't even realize this is merely a shell, folks. You are not your body. So the way a person looks should not affect you on a level, or how their culture or anything. See, the things that we interactively do to each other is what is going to doom the society and on a bigger level. You know, when we talk about racism or something or anything, it's foolishness, because it's beyond, it's about selfishness. Your vibrational level is stuck on, you know, the things that, you know, the selfish natures of people, you know. And so because you have that going on with you, you know, you can't rise to higher levels, folks. It's this extensive. That's why I said I'll take a minute for this, you know. You know, and the thing about it is, the majority of people follow each other, and if there's an air of that lower energy of how people think about each other, the consciousness of themselves connected to each other, to bigger things that show humility to them, they should realize. And so anyway, you know, this girl took a photo. She was grossly disfigured. I'll use that word for you guys. She was gross, because I'm all over the place, but I'm so excited. She was grossly misfigured. Okay. And, you know, and she had taken some photos because people wanted to exploit the fact that she was so ugly, and she looked so hideous to them, and they couldn't see her for her, the real person she was. So they laughed at her and mocked her, and, you know, made her cry every day, and just, I mean, put her through the most terrible things in her emotions for no reason. Just to be mean, just because they weren't in that situation, not connecting to them. See, you didn't show that woman or that girl humility. And that is why man is stupid. Man is egotistical. Man is self-serving. This is what I'm talking about. This is the thing that will not keep you from the heavens, folks. I mean, that will keep you from the heavens, I'm sorry. Because your vibrational levels, to exist in such a reality on a certain level of energy, because that's what you are. Your energy and motion right now, but your lower level energy. That energy and motion, that force always exists, folks. And to stay on that vibrational level in the heavens, everything above you that caretakes you is not on your vibrational level, folks. It's beyond your third dimensional perception. You cannot do this with a pen and a pad. I try to tell this guy, you know, and I shut up. I just shut up and let him express himself about what he believes and blah, blah. And I told him, this is not even about belief. This is about know. It's a difference, folks. Belief and know are two different things, but sometimes you have to, you know, and I let this guy talk. You know, I was trying to show humility. That's what this is about tonight, folks. And it's important. So anyway, this girl takes a photo, and you know, people are exploiting the fact that she's and I'm talking about the story I was talking about, folks. I know it went all over the place. But the girl, let's say that the higher beings that were caretaking this world, they were looking down on this girl, and they saw all of this stuff going on and people laughing at them, or just the handicapped people in general. And this lady took a photo because people wanted to take a photo of her because they thought she was hideous. Okay? And she had a smile on this photo, and you know, and being higher beings in their realm, they took that photo that the person who thought it was just a photo in his third dimensional bullshit reality, they took that photo and they made that photo beautiful art. You see what I mean? In the heavens, they took that very photo that people laughed at and ridiculed every day. The heavenly beings who are greater than body. See, you see what I'm talking about, folks? How you're stupid. You're like little stupid ants. You're childish. You're petty. You're just low level in your consciousness. So these heavenly beings who are higher than you, who show you humility every day in various ways. They don't burn your ass up. They don't take the gravity away from you. They don't take the air away from you. Right? They don't do a lot of these things. They don't let the tides go. And you don't express any appreciation to them nor to God, who they do it for. This is your reality, folks. This is who you are. Because you're self-serving. So they took this photo in the heavens. They had the photo in the heavens, and you know, because you're so dumb, you just don't understand bigger reality. And they took this photo and they made a grand photo of this woman who so-called was ugly, but because she had a beautiful conscious soul, they were able to take that photo and make a beautiful art masterpiece with her photo in the heavens. But the people in the lower worlds were so dumb, they didn't even realize that the heavenly beings saw beautifulness in this photo. So why shouldn't you? If the beings that shine on your world are willing to bow to God, why shouldn't you? See, I'm trying to show you, and I should have let it rip tonight, but I was cool. You know, we don't show humility to each other on a petty little level, but we are shown humility on great, great levels, folks. Every day of our lives. The fact that your punk ass is able to walk around in this third dimensional skin you have, because you're just here for this stay, I'm telling you, and it's very short. But while you're being caretaken, see the heavens, y'all, this is what this is about. If I say it, if this is not something to hoard on to. See, when I think about this in humility, and that's where I'm getting to the main point about myself. See, I self-reflect. I pulled the mirror out tonight and realized I was arrogant. You know why? Because sometimes I do love you people. Even though I despise you and I loathe you on such a level that I just, right? And I'm going to keep talking about it and calling you bullshitters and assholes, yes. But on a greater level in my consciousness, you're me. You're just like me. We breathe air. And that's what I'm saying. That I will show humility. I will see the reasoning, even though you people, some of you people are just idiots. Right? You are an idiot. And and you need to be stopped for your idiocracy or whatever you want to call it in these situations. You need to be dealt with, yeah. But what I mean is that as a person, when you look at bigger reality, your connection, your conscious soul, right? Because this is deep. If the heavenly beings can see beauty in our consciousness, right? In us, shit wipers, nose runners, people who have egos, low-level emotion egos about things they have. You know, if you have a nice car, who cares? Right? Does it matter what kind of car I have? Is it nice? It could be. That's subjective, right? You could think it's nice, or I could think it's not. It wouldn't make a difference. The point is that and just like them in there, you know, this person, I like these people. These are good people, and you know, they have a really nice house, okay. And the thing is that, you know, they showed me a few things in the house and everything, and I was impressed. But this is who we are on a certain level, and I'm not picking on y'all folks if y'all see this video. But if this is who you are, right, on a bigger level, man himself are these people. You get what I'm saying, folks? Man thinks of his greatness by his outer things, his car or some money or something. And that's the foolishness, because nowhere in bigger reality, which is greater than this reality, is there a need for money. It's stupid, right? You should want to join with higher reality. That's why I say I don't understand you people. So when you laugh at, and we'll wrap this up real quick because I got to go. It's getting cold. I got to cut my heat on. The moral of the story is, if the heavenly beings who caretake your world, if they can look down and shine down on you every day, even though you don't appreciate them at all, and do the things they do that keep your punk asses alive, and they show you humility regardless, and God himself, the most high God that they do it for, shows them humility. His grace is everything in existence, folks. It is a fact. Do you understand me? It is a fact. And the thing is, my humility towards you is, yes, I loathe you for not getting this. I loathe you for your ignorance, and you'll cause, it'll be your doom one day. I get it. But the story has already been written. You know? So on some level, maybe I'm just educating you and your consciousness about for later on or something. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that part of it because, you know, but what I'm going to say is that right now, in this conscious lifetime, the worst things that happen to you in bigger society are propelled by society at large. You. Do you get what I'm saying? I was trying to tell them that, you know, and they're great people. I love you guys, but you guys are lost. And that's the thing. I get it on a bigger level. If I can be shown humility, right? And let me say this real quick. Let me get to this real quick and I'll leave it alone. Because y'all know I got to talk about this. This is greater reality. The science of God is reality. The great sun is my friend. Do you understand what I'm saying to you folks? So my point I'm trying to make to you about that is that if the great sun himself, who is very great, if he is willing to look at my little punk ant ass and see me on a level through the channel of God that we share together, because God, y'all don't get it. If God showed himself to you, you would, I swear, some of y'all would try to get some answer from somebody who is breathing air. Do you understand that your air is being controlled by a God herself, who answers and does duty to the Most High God, who you should give your praise to, right? And your understand and your respect, your deep, I'm trying to tell you, the universe is bigger than your little speck of dust reality. And in all of that reality, God is recognized. God is everything, folks. God has made the universe. The science of God is the balance that he has put in place in the universe. The dark energies are part of the universe as well. God is all of this. But the balance of the free will of the energies of trying to do things other than what God has set in place is the problem that makes it a problem. Anywhere. Y'all say, well, this is a small place. God wouldn't recognize. God is everywhere. He's everywhere. In everything. All places, all times and dimensions, realities, which are real, folks. And I know for a fact. But it's, you know, it's like, and I didn't say all of this tonight. I know I'm all over the place. You know, but that's the science of God, folks. And the humility that God shows us all, right? The great sun and the great moon and the great earth and all of the heavenly beings that caretake this world in different ways that are great show you humility every day, even though you don't appreciate them, because they do their duty for the Most High. So when you go to work, devote your work to God, because the person that you're working for may be a demon or a fool. And you have to make sure that you keep God in everything you do. That's why I said they try to make it seem like it's difficult. But no, your connection to God is you literally connecting. Asking God, telling God you devote the work to him for that day, and he'll stick his hands in the work. He is real, folks. But if you show him that you think he's real, he will be there for you. I'm trying to show you, folks, this is the science of God. All right. So y'all pick up my book, I Love Bad Behavior. You can pick it up on Amazon. Go to my website, thinkbehavior.info. I got to get out of here. It's getting cold. I'm excited, right? And you know, let me get on out there driveway and whatnot, because I'm sitting out here and I don't think I'm going crazy or something. Ask Siri if I'm okay. I'm okay. But folks, this is the science of God. I couldn't go and say it in there. I'm saying it out here. Get it out. Get it off my chest. I'm going to hurry up and get off this video. I love you guys in a bigger way. I don't love you personally. You're assholes in some cases. But on a bigger way of humanity, I have humility towards you because I realize you're stupid for various reasons. Now, if I can help you, that's one thing. But you guys have to understand the humility that you're willing to show inside. I mean, look inside and show that humility to other people outwardly. And I promise you, everything will change. The vibrational levels will increase. This is what this is all about, folks. All right? Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a nice night. It's getting cold. I'm going to cut my heat on. I got to go. Take care.